So you want to be a star, but you don't want to do what stars do. What do stars do? Stars set themselves apart. If stars didn't have to do so much, didn't have to set themselves apart, everybody would be a star, and there would be no, everybody would just be a star. There would be no separation. It would just be so common. So being a star is acting like a star, is behaving like a star, is having star behaviors, and star behaviors are not normal. You have to be a bit abnormal to be able to be a star. You can't just be like every other person and be different from every other person. I don't know if that makes sense. You can't be like everybody. You can't be regular and be irregular. You can't, because being a star is irregular. So you can't be normal and be abnormal. You can't be, you can't be boring and be exciting. You can't be literally everyone and stand out. It doesn't work that way. There needs to be that contrast. If you want to be a star, you have to set yourself apart. You have to stand out. And standing out is not by doing what everybody does. You can't be sleeping like everybody. You can't be walking like everybody. You can't be thinking like everybody. You literally have to do more than what everybody does. You have to put in the extra effort. You have to be different. Look at all the successful people. There's always something different. They were either, some of them will say, yeah, I always wake up, I only sleep for like 5 hours. Yeah, I don't advise you to sleep for just 5 hours, but I mean, people did that, and that, for them, that was what they had to do to, be a star. I don't say that, I don't advise that, but yeah. Some people will say things like, yeah, I didn't have friends. I mean, you can have a lot of friends, have everything that everybody has, and still be different. It doesn't work that way, Some people had to do things like, I had to, deny my family. I'm not saying you should deny your family, but people did that. If that's what is hindering your progress, maybe that's what you need to do. Some people had to do things like, just leave their house without any supplies, going to the streets and suffer so much before they figured out life, Some people had to, drop out from college. Everybody who is successful, everybody who is a star, if you look at them, proper study at their life, into their life, you'd realize that they had to set themselves apart. And you are trying to be a star and you're not willing to set yourself apart. You're just, trying to please everybody, behaving like everybody, being there for everybody, just acting like everybody. Things don't work that way. If you really want to be a star, you have to be different, and being different means standing out. So, if you want to be a star, look at your field, look at what you need to do everything that you want that you need to do. Being a star, you have to be crazy. Like, you literally have to be crazy. Just a lot of things you're going to do, people are not going to understand it. They're going to try to understand it, but they won't. And then, even when they don't understand it, they're going to try to make you feel crazy. And that is okay. You can't be a star and not be crazy, So they're going to try to make you feel like you don't even know what you're doing. And that is what makes you a star, because a lot of times you won't even know what you're doing, So being a star, or being really, really good at anything in life, it comes with some, level of, should I call it problems? It comes with some level of sacrifice. You need to sacrifice something. It's a give and take. You can't take without giving. You have to give something. And that thing can be your social life. Sometimes that thing can be your friendships. That thing can be your family. That thing can be money. That thing can be your comfort. You have to give something. You just can't be so comfortable living like the regular person and eventually not become the regular person. Life does not work like that. It would be unfair if life worked like that. It would be really unfair, because people will just, everybody will just be so normal and, just make it become so successful, so exceedingly successful. While the people who are putting in all the effort, working so hard, being so different, setting themselves apart, sacrificing so much, don't get to see the light of the day. That would just be really unfair. So if you want to be a star, work on yourself, set yourself apart. It's okay to be crazy. It's okay to look abnormal. It's okay to look like, you ain't got shit. Like, it's okay to look like you don't know what you're doing, because all these things are what makes you a star. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I can't wait to see you in other videos. Peace.